Hey, I'm Bob. I've been totally blind since birth, and I'm into Star Wars. We're going to be unboxing this guy today, a 2005 Revenge of the Sith action figure. So this is Mustafar Sentry. So I have no idea what this guy is going to look like. Never owned this one. Couldn't find him back in the day. So cool to actually be able to see what this guy looks like. So let me see if I can... I guess I could start by ripping the top of the package open here. Because they would tape these guys closed. So I remember when I would do Revenge of the Sith action figures back in the day, you'd have to... At least I would start from the top, and then the rest would kind of come off. Okay. Let's see here. Make sure I don't drop anything. I'll show him in his figure tray. I'm going to make double sure nothing's going to get dropped. So here he is. One of the, I guess, insectoid natives of the planet there. Let me center him one more time. There we go. And I'm going to pause the video, and we'll get him out of his figure tray and take a closer look at him. Back in a minute. Okay. Now, this is a very, well, alien-looking action figure. So, I think he's permanently turned to the side. So, we're going to have to do a little finagling when it comes to showing him. He's, looks like he's, turned to the side. So, you have to kind of turn him this way. And he has a, I think they said it was spinning energy bolt on the end of his staff. He just kind of rotated around. About this staff here. So, those of you who played the Revenge of the Sith 2005 video game on the Mustafar level, I don't know if anybody could tell me this, but there were Nemoidians and other enemies on that level. I used to play it, but I had to have infinite health turned on in order to survive. They would attack with, I'm wondering if they would attack with weapons like this. These electro stabs. Well, they're not the electro stabs that Grievous or his Magna Guards would use. So yeah, I wanted to show the weapon by itself before we showed the Sentry here without his weapon. You can't rotate him at the waist. He looks like he is just stuck there, turned to the side, which is okay. Maybe he's in an action pose. So there he is that way. Here he is from the back and from the side here. I'm pretty sure you can't move him. I really don't want to chance it. He looks like he is in that position permanently. Not that I mind. I still think he's a really interesting figure. This is my first Mustafarian that I've ever owned. So pretty cool looking creature here. I wonder... Oh, boy. Let me just silence this thing here. Come on. Stop! Sorry, guys. I just love it when I get spam calls in the middle of videos here. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, we'll turn the power off. Okay, so must have been Viceroy Gunray. Okay, so back to the figure here. You can't have at least one video without a spam call. You gotta have one of those every once in a while to liven things up, I guess. So, let's see here. In Rise of Skywalker, when we see Mustafar in the beginning, I wonder if these guys were who Kylo was going up against, or if they were a different species entirely. So those of you who have seen Rise of Skywalker and know what I'm talking about, let me know. It's a really cool looking figure. I wish you could turn him at the waist, but I like the way he's posed though. You know, he's guarding the separatists on Mustafar. I think I read about him on Wikipedia quite a while back, and we do know that these guys, they let Vader pass, I think, when he's going to go in that war room there and make short work of the separatist leaders. I guess they thought about their Mustafarian wives and kids. Let's show him one more time here. I like that staff, and I really am wondering if these are the staves that the Neimoidian warriors were using in the Revenge of the Sith video game on the Mustafar level, when you were playing as Anakin, and your mission, of course, was to assassinate the leaders, the separatist leaders. And of course, Anakin had to deal with all sorts of enemies on the way to the conference room in the video game. I wish I still had that on PS2. And my buddy Derek, he I think he had to beat the game on a higher difficulty to allow me to, you know, have infinite ammo and health and all that stuff. It was nuts, but yeah, I don't think I would have been able to enjoy the game very much if it wasn't for him. So yeah, I guess we'll call this a video. Hopefully I'm doing my best to show off this guy. One more time, we will just take a look at the staff here by itself. I like that staff. Maybe next time we'll take a look at a Neimoidian warrior and see if we can't fit this staff into his hand. He's got a projectile firing staff, which is kind of silly, but we'll take a look at that. Oh, yes, and I would be remiss if I didn't show you the spinning energy bolt. Are you getting sleepy? Anyway, one more look at the figure here. Show him that way. And that way. And that way. He's just in such a funny position. I like his robes that he's wearing too. Or maybe that's some kind of it looks more like something a knight would wear. I used to own some of the Lord of the Rings action figures, and the material that he's wearing there around his waist looks more like not chainmail necessarily, but a really thick material. Geez, Bob, you almost forgot to show the base. What did I do with the base anyway? He came with a little figure stand here. The Revenge of the Sith toys would usually come with figure stands, and it's a, you know, craggy, rocky figure stand. It's supposed to look like, you know, the ground there on Mustafar. Really cool looking figure stand, man. Wish we still got a bit of background that would come with the action figures. Just little pieces of scenery like this I always used to enjoy back in '05 when we got these with the Revenge of the Sith action figures. So yeah, there that is. Well, this video is long enough, so may the force be with you. Sorry about the spam call. Don't care who that was. And I'll hear you guys in the next one.